Of Sunday Mornings with Carolyn and Dan. This is another practical gift. Light where you didn't have light before, where you don't have either the time, the energy, the money, the expense to run electrical wiring for light. You can now have real spotlights. And this is from IQ America, one of the leading electrical companies out there. I love that little dog. It's the happiest dog in the world. When you need spotlights, the only way to have done it in the past was to wire them up. Now you can put light where you never have light before. And we've got these at a great price. Today, shipping and handling is zip. That's taken care of for you. Over 46,000 of these units have been purchased since we first introduced them. And today, with that Easy Pay, it's 5 Easy Pay payments of just $6. Sean Pickford's our do-it-yourself guy here at QVC. Welcome back. How are you?
How are you?
I'm doing great. You and I both know how convenient this is to get the type of light you want. And 2 years ago, we couldn't get battery-operated lights this bright.
Right, you couldn't get them this bright, 280 lumens. You didn't have the ability to position individual lights where you want them to go. You didn't have motion sensor where it would work in the daylight, not just in the darkness. So we have that for you as well. And we have some great colors that we didn't have before either.
Yeah, we started with the basic black. Now we've got bronze, black, white, and champagne.
Right.
And there's a myriad of different ways that you can actually wire these up. I shouldn't even say wire, to mount them.
Right.
To whether it be like a 4x4 post, whether you're going to be putting it on deck railing or what have you. In this particular circumstance, the farm that I live on, I've got buildings that are outback buildings that I have no electricity to. And now that we flipped our clock so that it...
So it's dark when you wake up, it's dark when you get home from work.
It's going to be dark at 5 o'clock today. 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
My chores don't just disappear because it became cold in wintertime.
No.
So I have a series of these lights that are in my back shed so that I can get to some of my larger farm implements and things like that. And the batteries, by the way, I bought mine last year. The batteries are still working.
Yeah, because they're motion censored and they only stay on when they sense the motion. When the motion goes out, they go out. But as soon as you get close to it, it's got a 140-degree motion sensor, so you don't have to be right on top of it. You can be 40 feet away at a side angle, and these are going to come on, and they are super bright. That's why we put the frosted lens on them.
Right.
Because that 280 lumens was so bright, we want to be able to light up the area, but not blind you if it's shining where you're walking.
All right, this is going to be a little obscure. Bear with me. You're either going to get it or you're not going to get it. And if you don't get it, I don't care. There are those of us who are pet owners who every year try to find the perfect gift for our pet, right?
Exactly.
Well, my dog Pooh is getting older, and he doesn't see as well as he used to in the dark. So this will be his Christmas gift so that when I let him out the back door, the poor little guy can see where he's going.
Well, and we have these at my house. We have them on the sides of the shed, one on the garage door of the shed, one out in the backyard. So when my two dogs go out, they walk off the deck and boom, the first light goes on. Then the second light. I live out in the country. There's coyotes. There's things that don't like my dogs that want to come after them. The light, I know where my dogs are. I know they're nice and safe. I like being handy, and I'm a handy guy, but electricity is not my thing. With these guys,
I don't mess with it either.
I can put the screws in, I can use the mounting bracket like you see here on the post, so I can put a light even in a tree limb where I couldn't put a light before, and a nice bright light. And as you said, the batteries last a good long time because until they see the motion, they don't go on. As long as the motion stays there, and they stay on.
They're not funky batteries, they're 4 C-cell.
That's it.
Here's another application.
Oh, this is awesome.
Inside. That is the application. That's the back bar that I was telling you about.
Right.
So that I can just simply see what's going on. Now, we've got a set that are over here on our big post.
Right.
Can I walk over here?
Sure.
And don't walk yet. Okay? When you get close, I want you to imagine coming home, because now it's dark at 5 o'clock. You're not going to leave your regular outdoor lights on all night long and all day long. So now I can see to put a key in that front door. And I can also see this step that I've tripped on 4 times in the past. You're now safer. That's a great gift for anybody.
Yeah, and once you see the motion, so you can see we just barely step it. We're off to the sides at dramatic angles here. Doesn't matter. You can also position the motion sensors where most of them are fixed shining straight out from the light.
Right.
If you want to move this guy, you can see that I'm moving it. You can move it from one side or another because maybe that's where the motion is coming from all the time and that's where you want the light to pick it up. That's what it'll do. There's also a feature built in here that if you want to have these guys flash, so you want to have them as true security lights, you can set it to the flash mode. The flash mode will work both in darkness and in light if you set it to that.
So it creates attention, and
Right.
that's the last thing a potential thief wants. Okay, we're into November. This is an annual event for me. It is the Intellectual Olympics between me and a family of fat raccoons that live in my backyard. They have won every year. They get into my trash cans, but they only do it when it gets cold.
Right.
And I've tried every trick in the book, cinder blocks on the top of the trash cans, bungee cords, and they figure out a way to get in there. This year, I got light on my side.
Well, yeah, because they don't want to be seen. That's why they're wearing a mask.
That makes sense.
They see that
Perfect.
light, they take off, and away they go. And you can see right there on the post, we use one of our mounting brackets. The mounting brackets will work in a tree limb, a post, up to 6 inches wide.
It's as temporary as you wish it to be, as permanent as you want it
Right.
to be. When we started this, that was what, 46,000 customers ago. We had black, and that was the only color that we could offer. We now have white, because a lot of people have the white plastic
Yeah.
fencing and fence posts, etc. We then have a really pretty champagne color, and then we also have a bronze color. So you pick which one you want, get 4 C-cell batteries, and you put them anywhere.
Yeah, we give you the mounting hardware that
I
if
like
you want
the
to.
idea of right above the basement steps on the inside of the basement.
Well, I have one of these inside my garage. I built the house, I put the light switch 22 feet inside the garage. By the time they put all the sheetrock and drywall up, I realized that they didn't put another switch in as soon as I got into the door.
So you got to step over every skateboard,
every bicycle and all that for years. Well,
Every
this was so
volleyball.
much easier because as soon as the door swings open, it senses the
you've got light,
motion,
yep.
the light goes on, I can walk my way into the garage. People that are in basements that aren't finished, you got to walk all the way down the steps and pull on a little string. This is so much easier. My parents have one step to step up in the place where they live.
Right.
That one step at their age can be a dramatic hazard.
Agreed.
We have one of them out there, so I don't have to worry about it. It's peace of mind for me that they can see that step.
1,500 have been ordered. In terms of gift giving, listen, not every gift is going to be the ooh-ah pretty.
Right.
This is the type of stuff that I greatly appreciate as a gift because it's common sense.
Well-
I want to be able to see when I go into that shed. When I get home tonight, it will be dark.
Yes.
And I'm getting home at the same time I got home yesterday, and it wasn't dark yesterday.
Well, this is so much more practical. Plus, let's face it, we see on the news that light is a great deterrent,
Yep.
especially for people who shouldn't be on your property. When that light goes on, when they walk into your backyard or around the corner of
That's
your
startling.
house, they think you saw them even if you're not home. So it is a great security device as far as that goes. If you don't want people milling around your property where they shouldn't be, put light out there, put it on a motion sensor light like this. It goes on, they're like, uh-oh, somebody saw me.
Right.
They are gone then.
Okay, let me make one more comment. These are not solar,
No.
but I'll use solar as the example. When solar first came out and caught on, everybody and their kid brother got in the solar industry. And there was more junk out there. There still is. IQ America is a company that, I'll be honest, I don't know that a lot of our customers would know who they are, but they are a leading manufacturer in the world of electrical lighting. This is their battery-operated line. It holds up to the elements. If you live
Yeah,
in
rain,
Wisconsin,
sleet, snow, it's not going to
20
bother
degrees
these
below
guys.
zero, it won't matter. They'll live up to it.
And the great thing is, these guys are independently posable. You saw me move this over here.
Very
I can
few
tilt
are.
this guy up. I can tilt this one down. Most of them at the home stores are fixed in one position.
Right.
They either both have to be over here, both out straight, both down or up. You can't individually pose them to shine in different directions like we can here. You can't move the motion sensor on
Right.
almost all the ones out there. And do they have the feature where that you can go from full light or flashing security light in the daylight as well as darkness?
When Sean first brought these to us, I was really impressed at how bright they are. They actually frost this glass. Because if they didn't, it would be too
It
bright.
would be like
It would
two
be
flashlights
like,
shining directly
yeah,
in your
headlights
eyes.
in your eyes.
So, and even with the frosted glass, we're talking 280 lumens of light. It's-
Average flashlight is less than 1/3 of that
yeah,
in brightness.
So they're nice and bright. You saw Dan when he walked over to the back door there.
Yeah.
That's the only light we had on. You could see the front door there. You could see the step. You could see down to the lawn. So they light up a nice large area. And the great thing is, You don't have to run a single wire.
That's
you
the best
put your
part.
4 C-cell batteries in there. They only work when they sense motion. If there's no motion for 2 weeks, they're not on. But as soon as there's motion, they turn on.
I can think of easily 5 places on my property where they should be. I've got a keypad to get into my garage. My garage, by the way, is completely separate from the house by, this is crazy, 100 yards.
Yeah, I've been there.
I know. How brilliant is that?
It's a walk.
So the keypad on the exterior door, it doesn't light up until you hit one of the keys on the keypad.
Yeah, but if you hit the wrong key, then
I got to start all over.
you got to start all over
Yeah,
and
so,
hope you get it right.
It's so well done. The white is very popular, and so is that bronze. So again, this is probably going to be the Christmas gift for my dog Voodoo. We call him Pooh, so that when he goes out late at night in the backyard, he can see what's going on. Because we live absolutely out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, and that's it. I mean, I want to know my dogs are in the yard. Yes, we have a fence, electric fence for them, but if that electric fence isn't working and I don't know it, I don't want them getting out of the yard. I want to know that they're out there. I want the other predators out
Sure.
there that know that we have it lit up so we can see what's going on. It's great deterrent for the people who shouldn't be in the yard. It's great peace of mind to light up your walkways and pathways.
And it's safety.
It's safety. It really is.
Thank you, my friend.
Good to see you.
We've got the bronze, the black, the white, and then also the newer champagne. Over 4,000 ordered just in this presentation alone. We kind of want to stretch the envelope, give you great gift ideas in areas that maybe you hadn't thought of. We are 7 weeks away from Christmas.
That means I start shopping in 6.
Yeah, you do every year. Carolyn, what do you have?
Well, I have some announcements. I know there's a lot of new people tuning in, so I want to make sure that you're shopping at QVC.